A debate between Adin Ross and Sneako on whether Hitler was evil or not resulted in Adin leaving the call in frustration. Sneako refused to call Hitler evil, stating that he was a bad person, and claimed that it was a matter of perspective. Adin Ross accused Sneako of seeking attention by making controversial statements. Both Adin Ross and Sneako have faced criticism for their associations with controversial figures. Social media reactions to the debate were mostly negative, with some pointing out that Sneako has a far-right audience and streams on Rumble, which is widely recognized as a platform used by American far-right members. The evil that is in the world almost always comes of ignorance, and good intentions may do as much harm as malevolence if they lack understanding. Some people like Sneako might argue that it is possible to see Hitler's actions from his perspective, or that the label of evil is a simplistic way of understanding complex historical events. Sneako's reluctance to label Hitler as evil could be interpreted as an attempt to avoid offending his audience or as a more nuanced view of Hitler's role in history. By refusing to label Hitler as evil, Sneako is in the minority that have this opinion on this matter. Ultimately, Sneako and the minority of people like him are definitely wrong for saying that Hitler was not evil. And yes, definitely there is not only black and white and that there's a spectrum, but in all of history there wasn't a person that committed more bad or evil or wicked or whatever other synonym you want to use actions than him. The ends must justify the means. Sneako's response to the question of whether Hitler was evil suggests that he may hold controversial or unconventional beliefs. It also reveals that he is not willing to denounce certain ideas or individuals in the same way as others may expect him to. This may indicate that he is more willing to entertain different perspectives, even if they are considered highly problematic by others. It's difficult to determine whether Sneako makes controversial statements just to remain relevant, as we cannot know his intentions for sure. It's possible that he genuinely holds the views he expresses, or that he may be seeking attention or controversy for personal gain. However, his repeated refusal to denounce Hitler as evil, despite widespread consensus on the atrocities committed during his regime, may suggest a willingness to provoke and attract attention through controversial statements. Ultimately, only Sneako himself can clarify his motivations for making such statements. In conclusion, most likely he's saying those controversial stuff just to remain relevant, which in my opinion, saying controversial stuff for entertainment is not justified at all.